So tell me, where'd you grow up? I understand that you are an Okie.
Yeah, I grew up in Oklahoma City, and not everybody in Oklahoma has a draw. And it's a great place to grow up. There's people are really friendly, helpful. Neighbors take care of neighbors. Family takes care of family, and a lot of hardworking people. In Oklahoma City, you learn that if you work hard, you take care of everybody. Everybody succeeds. Everybody rises together. It's a pretty cool atmosphere.
So tell me what your family was like. What did your dad do?
My dad's always been a entrepreneur. He's sort of a little bit of a serial entrepreneur. He had a few different businesses growing up, and the business that I got involved with when I was old enough to be involved with the business, it was called the Deli for Dieters, and it was a there were several shops.
Deli for dieters?
Yeah, it was a little bit ahead of its time. That we had a factory, and we had about 6 different retail shops, and each one had a bakery, a deli, and a grocery store. So we did a lot of different support and work for a lot of customers.
So what did you do in all that? Were you just stocking shelves? Did you help them? I mean, what did you do?
I rose through the ranks. I did a lot of dishwashing. I took orders. I ran the cash register, and I did a lot of stocking of the shelves. My father let me get involved with the business part of it. I had a younger brother that also did a lot of this, but I was the one that got to help my father develop the applications for running the business. And
Wait
my
a
dad,
minute, were you even writing software at this young age?
this is 1977. I was in 7th grade, and my father was using computers to run his business at that time. He was ahead of he was a pretty big geek, and what he was able to do, which was really cool, was use other people's computer systems. My uncle was working at SMU in Dallas, Texas, and we were able to use their mainframes to have our inventory on it.
Wait a second, you were using the
Seriously.
mainframes at a university to do the accounts at the deli?
Yeah, seriously. We were using the mainframes at SMU at the big university to run the applications and inventory control systems at the Deli for Dieter.
So what did you learn from your dad by watching these businesses?
Well, I learned a lot about working hard. I keep bringing that up, but it's really our mantra. If you work hard and you work smart, you're going to succeed and your customers are going to be happy, and that's what we did a lot of. He also taught me a lot about how to work with employees and partners and vendors and all of that kind of stuff.
So how did that carry over into your business now with CMIT?
Well, I think that's where it all began. I worked in the corporate world for a long time, and I kept thinking about my dad and his businesses and how he helped people. And so by working hard and working smart and helping your clients find solutions so that they can work smart and make money, it's really exciting and gratifying to me.
You know, I always knew you were a techie. I always knew you had the technology chops, but I can see that right from the beginning, you've been focused on business as much as technology, probably from the get-go, haven't you?
I really am both. I really love business. I love helping my clients succeed. However, I love figuring out solutions. When I'm sitting across the table from a prospect that I just met and we're talking about the issues and I have flashbacks to how I've helped other clients with the same types of situations, my mind is racing on the geek side to figure out this is what they need. I already know what they need. I want to sell it to them. But then I have to make sure that it makes business sense, that it works with their employees, with their staff, and their business process.
So what was your father like about that? I mean, I would imagine when you were growing up as a kid, you might have had a lot of cool ideas of things you could do with technology, but how much was he focused on also making sure it was profitable for your business?
My father was really, he wanted everybody to succeed in the solutions, whether they were partners or vendors or one person or business partners and solution providers. One of the things that my father also did besides running the deli was he moved into commercial real estate. It was in the early 80s and late 80s, and he helped people from Texas and California to buy and sell nursing homes and strip malls and buildings and things like that. And it was amazing how my father would be the only real estate person in the relationship, and he would have maybe 5 clients. And my father always kept telling me, and I would go to some of these meetings, he would say, everybody has to walk away happy. All the relationships have to be two-sided, not one-sided.
So how does that affect your business today?
When I'm going in with a client and we're looking at the contract, I present the contract, our agreements, and they look at it and they're like, wow, this is good. They're not trying to cross everything out and stuff. It's really open book, open relationship where we talk about what we're going to do and what they need to do and how it's going to help them. And everybody walks away knowing what needs to be done and getting it done.